kickoff. Here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Fields this one at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Oh, they're going deep here right out the rim. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off. Brandon Jones. And the Broncos force the turnover on the first series of this game. Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass at a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. They're cobbled together a yard there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down. Here's Nix again. This is caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Harvey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, Carter, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's good for a gain of 5. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Ward in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up 2nd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
18, Rodney. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Ward now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and managed. And an incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyer Nealon makes the play. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking the safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hold me ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air with Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Riley Moss with that tackle. Looking quickly here.
19, 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running right, here's Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
I just want to rock.
This is our last play of the quarter. Play action with Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Caught by Pat Bryant. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And set up the screen here, it's Harvey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He finds his back. Harvey. Off on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Once more, it's Nix. Setting up the screen. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
Gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Nix to throw again. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31 yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He dodged the tackle, and he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Come 19. Come 19.
Motioning left is their running back. First and 10 here. Ward. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Pollard hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Mims with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Bombers.
On third down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
17. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix. This is Ingram looking the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Nix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down throw here for Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
We've set it downs from 37.
Go! Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Tight end in motion right.
Go!
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connection is made. Io Manor. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Deputy. Cougar 19.
Again, Ward going to the air. On the move, headed right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Almost set. Ready.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Slide's kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Almost set.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Almost set. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Xavier Ward's up to make the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Harvey once more. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ready.
Nix with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Throw here, third down. Finds Mims. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
But it's 4th down.
Motion.
4th down, pass coming. He connects downfield. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Red alert. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Set up the screen. It's Pollard. Small gain down to the 46. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
The give on second to Pollard.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Broncos going nickel here, third down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Corey, 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they pick him off again! And the Titans are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, Craig.
They send a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
On the jump.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
70 ready. 70 lying. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He spins right by him. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10. It's Harvey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On third down, here's Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week one as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Right back to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Titans leading by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Check, check. Hawks, go.
Again, a run with Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Cook Look at 19.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. That's a touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
32-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing now. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Broncos, 1st down.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He takes it down to the 33. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go.